Great. So a very good morning, everyone. Today, I, Ritu Nagpal, your research support librarian, on behalf of Team Global Library, welcome you to another series of information literacy workshop. So today, I also have my fellow colleague, Mr. Jairam Gora, who is the e-resource librarian, and he'll be taking us to know more and explore more about Heinz Online, an online database for historical and government documents. In addition to this, I will be taking you to travel through Jstor, another knowledge base, which as a researcher will help you to gain deeper insight on different aspects. So to start delving in Jstor, you really have to log on to first library.jgu.edu.in. So which I have already shared my screen right here, and I will repeat the address library.jgu.edu.in. And right on this home page, if you will scroll down a little, exactly under quick links, you will see e-resources. So the moment you click on e-resources, the list of e-resources is visible on your screen. This is an alphabetical list through which you can actually start with Jstor. As I've already told you that today's session will be dealing onto these two knowledge bases. One is Jstor and the other one is Heinz Online. So to access Jstor, the button right here is on your screen, and similarly for Heinz Online. Since you will be accessing it through remote access, similar as I will be doing it now. So we have to click on remote access. This page is going to land up onto username and password. So wherein I have my username as Ritu Nagpal and my password would be the same that I use for my JGU email ID. I repeat for all the participants to understand once again in case you are little, not clear about it. So your username is the first part of your email ID. That means everything before @. So like my ID is Ritu Nagpal @jgu.edu.in. So my username would be Ritu Nagpal, everything before @, right? So, and the same password I'll be using, and the moment I click on to login, I will be landing onto the resource page, that is Jstor, with which we are going to work upon. All right. So during my presentation, I'll be flipping in between to my presentation and to the live platform, which is right there on your screen for better understanding. So in case if in between you have any questions, so I request everyone to please keep adding in Q&A box. So as and when, it will be, we'll be taking over or else the most questions will be taking over towards the end of the session. So here to start with, so let me just quickly take you to my presentation, and I hear. So by simply raising your hand, can you all please assure me that my screen is visible?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. All right. So as I've already told you that Jstor is a platform, rather than calling it just a platform, I would call it a knowledge base. So during today's presentation, I'll be covering what is Jstor, the platform features, searching from basic to advanced search, and getting familiarized with Workspace, that is a unique personalized feature, and then trying out text analyzer. So just to move on further, I just want to know from the participants that how many of you are familiar with the Jstor. I mean, in case if you're familiar with Jstor, just type in your chat box a yes or a no, so that I'll just get to know that what kind of audience do I have, so that I can take over the exploration further. All right. Great. Okay. So I can see that I have a mixed kind of a group with me. Great, not a problem. To start with, I will, take over with an introduction. So moving on to my next slide. So what is Jstor? This platform covers 12 million academic journals, books, primary sources, thematic collection, and open access collections in 75 disciplines with a wide range of academic content through anthropology to literature to zoology. It has especially a very strong hold in humanities and social sciences. Also, it includes a large life sciences collection. The different subject areas with the most coverage include history, language, literature, political science, philosophy, biology, ecology, art, and art history. Though most of the content is in English, but some content is also available in other languages. So again, I want this session to be quite interactive. So I just want to, the participants to confirm by typing in Q&A box that just answer to these questions of mine. So I've just told you a little about what kind of coverage we have in Jstor. So tell me one thing, psychology, is there covered in Jstor? A yes or a no would do. All right, I have, great, great. So I can see my attendees are quite attentive. So moving on, performing arts. All right. Again, yes. You sure, Jet? Great. Excellent. And then anthropology. I want more answers, please. Yes, more. Great. So thank you so much. Great. So moving on, I can see my audience are quite attentive. So moving on. So JSTOR, it actually offers, a starting point to research. I would call it a robust platform with different, enhanced tools to explore and research further. So to start with, this platform actually features the basic searching skills starting from basic to advanced, as I've already told you, Workspace, and then text analyzer. Moving on, JSTOR supports full text keyword searching, including the content from articles, books, pamphlets, cover to cover. And as I have been emphasizing, that it covers basic search and advanced search. When you when you run a basic search, so this is how your screen will look like. These are some type of pop-up box which are going to appear on the main page and also on the top of most page of the content page on the site throughout. So you can type any search terms into basic search box and it is going to search for those terms across all the content. So few things which you really need to keep in mind just to go across throughout when you are searching, that it's your search results will come appear in a better way in case if you have these your search terms within parentheses, that means these quotes. And also if you add Boolean operators, you're going to get better results. You can also have a search with spelling variations. Like one example I've given here, analyzing with using S and analyzing with using Z. So I'll just take you to the live website as told, that I'll be quickly, flipping over to the different key terms off and on. So I hope, you all can confirm me by raising hands that the screen is visible with the live website. Great. Thank you so much, participants. Great. So you must have noticed I've taken one example on the presentation. Let me just take quickly Hindu religion. So I'll just quickly run a search with 2 keywords, Hindu religion. So let us just see what results are going to appear. So just a quick search, I have already opened this window. So this is what I'm going to get. So furthermore, what I want is, I want a better search result. As I've told you, your search will be better in case if you put it into quotes. All right, so I'll go back. I will search with Hindu religion. Okay, right here, you can see some suggestions appearing downwards. So if I want this Hindu religion to appear in title. So within quotes, title, Hindu religion. So I am close to C16 results. So this shows that how precisely you can run your search with different, keywords using these basic, simple, operators along with. As you can see, the search has the results have appeared 16. Great. So moving on, I really want to try one more example because I have discussed little about Boolean operators also. So I have taken Hindu, religion, and I want to take Vedas along with. Great. So let me just run a search, which is going to appear close to 4,000 results. Good enough. Okay. So now again, I want to go back, and as I've told you that let us take Hindu religion, and as a Boolean operator, Vedas, and then again I want this to be within quotes, and the result should appear within title. All right, so I'll quickly run a search here, and I am close to appropriate 5 results. So as if you remember on the slide, during my presentation slide, I have mentioned that it works on spelling variations also. So again, going for basic search, labor or labor. So it is going to search all across the content with anything to everything appearing with both the words labor, OR and OUR as well. So here you can see the key terms I have been highlighted in yellow. So maybe we can do quickly adding and also here. Probably yes. So again, I am coming to Boolean operators. I am not moving further, but I want you to understand the Boolean operators first before I move on. So when we have 3 common Boolean operators, that is and, or, not. So and actually helps us to combine search terms in any of the search with which in wherein the result contains everything in both terms, in which both terms appear, like labor and labor. So combining search terms makes your search results more precise. Next, coming on to or. Using or between search terms allows you to find all the items that contain either terms. If I say or, so my results should have labor or labor. That means either of it. Great. So moving on, not. Searches using not will only find items that do not contain the search terms following it. So not, whenever you are using not, so you have to make sure that not is capitalized. Great. So we are almost done with the basic search. So I would like you to come back to my presentation, and herein, I hope my presentation is available. Great. So thank you, Dave. I want you to come on to advanced searching. Right. So this advanced searching is a feature which actually helps us to, expand our search and enhance our search skill with different, drop down menus within specific fields using Boolean operators and or not to combine terms. And if I go down, I can further narrow down my options to focus on my specific given search. So again, if I take you back to my screen, that is the live page. Great. And I really want to go to advanced search. Herein the same screen has appeared. So I want analyzing Hindu religion. I will be searching in all the fields, and then maybe if I use or, and I am taking an example for the spelling variation, analyzing Hindu religion. So nothing doing more out of it, you will always see that by default it takes the content I can access. So this particular box helps me that I have either the content which is not there under our subscription will appear, or the content I have in access will only appear whether it is there with journals, books, pamphlets, and so on. So for us, yes, we have a subscription to journals only, but we don't restrict you in doing that. In case if you are looking for something which is not subscribed, you can always write back to us with the complete citation of what you are looking for, and we'll surely get back to you. And you can drop a mail at eresources@jgu.edu.in. So I'll just quickly submit advanced search, which I have done a little about for you, so just to save the time. So my result will appear somewhere close to 5,000, and this also has appeared like this here. Great. So moving on, I want you again to focus on to narrow your search. We will again go back. I'll just quickly copy this. I'll again go back to advanced search, and analyzing Hindu religion, or analyzing Hindu religion. And then what I can do is I can further narrow down my results by opting out or checking onto the different item types. Let's say I just want to take down the different articles. I can opt for different languages, and maybe I want the publication date should be 2010, and two, I am not going to mention here till the date it is there in the collection. Probably I can check onto different discipline, the subject disciplines, and I'm going to, since we are working on Hinduism, something related to Hindu religion, so I just opt for Asian studies. So right next to it, you can see it is highlighting that 136 titles are already there. So if I'll scroll down, I'll just quickly submit advanced search, and the results which are going to appear would be 2047. All right. So till here, we have come from 5,000 to 2,000 right on the screen. Further on, if I narrow down my search to, let's say here, I have different subjects. Here, if I offer art and history, precisely it is going to give me the results as given here in the within the brackets. Or else if I want to further go more, in Asian studies because I've already opted for that. So it is going to give me 224 results to come on. Great. So I want to make it a little more clear. So henceforth, I am again taking you back on advanced search with another example. Let's say if I want to work upon philosophy, I want to go with any field. It can be, I know, since it is certainly it is not an author. So item title abstract. So I want this keyword to be searched in item title, abstract, caption everywhere. Or I want beliefs. Great. Again, in all field, I'll add on a search box. Again, I'll be using or. I want ideology. And again, I want this all to appear with Hindu religion. So what you can see is philosophy, beliefs, ideology are different synonyms. And then I'm taking it either of it along with Hindu religion. And then I wish to run my search. Okay, so my search is going to appear, with 34,532 results. So two options I have right away with me. Either I should go back to advanced search to narrow down my results and then I will go back, select different subject disciplines, or else I can do a few things out here. I can search within the result by doing running some search here, or else I can stick to journals here, and maybe the primary source in case if I wish to take up, or maybe I'll just quickly take up publication date and I'll run apply. You'll see my results have narrowed down close to 1,139. And further on, if I go for, let's say, culture studies, you'll see I have just left with precisely 3 search results with me. So you can play with it the way you want. You can explore it further and looking onto the different subject areas and the given, the numbers. So you can really identify that which is the right subject to work upon, maybe the related subject to work upon, and moving on further. All right. So again, it's time for you to go back to my presentation and move on to the next feature of Jstor. So Jstor has a very unique feature, rather I would say an enhanced tool, which enables you to save and organize your work beyond the content. Okay. While beginning to research, the first step is to do search, which we have already done. So gather as many relevant resources as possible. And later, it is really essential to organize that information. So using this particular tool, which is known to be Workspace, you can save your work on Jstor and come back to it at any point of time you want. So you can organize your search, create your login in this, and then you can save your works, save it to your Workspace, save the item to the folder. It will help you to view and organize. It will further help you to share the content with your colleagues or with the team you're working upon on any particular topic. And also it will help you to export your citations. Now, how are we going to do it? So let us just go back to the platform again. So we are right here on the results page. Okay, so coming on to the result page, the very first thing which I suggest you have to do is to log in or register. In case if you are registering for the first time, you have to check on register. Now this registration is free for everyone, as it is mentioned that registration is a free account. Anyone can make their account in Workspace by using any of the email ID which you have. So since I've already made mine, so I really don't need to add my details again. So these are few, the requirements which they have. So they ask for some information, and accordingly, the moment you click on to this terms and conditions, so you have to check this, and this is how you're going to register. So it's very simple. I really don't think, I need to go in more details. So I'll quickly go back to the same page where the results were there. I am purposely not logging in to my account just to show you another feature of Jstor. So just be a little patient. So just don't get confused of what all I'm talking about. So here, right on this result page, wherein we have, sorted out with what we are really looking for as of now. So we have three different option out here. So starting from the bottom, I have cite this option. So citing this option, if I click on this, a page is going to appear. So, no, sorry, a pop-up is going to appear on the screen, which comes out with different citation styles. So you can directly, copy paste any of the citation style which you are looking for and simply go on. Then you can also save your particular search term, searched article here by clicking saving on to it. So the moment you click save here, it is going to direct you to the workspace. Probably you can create a new folder out here. Let's say we are working on Hindu religion. So I will create a folder out here, and my folder is right here. And the moment I click this, my item has been saved in my workspace, and then I can view it right here. If I click on this, so it actually, tells you that where exactly your search results have been saved or your article is being saved. So now here you can see I have not logged in, and there's a message which is appearing on the screen in blue which says that this is a temporary workspace. So in case if you are not, you have made your login, your workspace account out here, so still don't worry, your results are still there in your workspace in case if you save it just for 2 days. But within 2 days you have to log in, and you have to register first and create your login, so to keep your search results safely. So now I will go back and I will log in right here. Let's say I have I have used my Gmail account to log in, and here I am. So the moment I do this, my name is going to appear here with my search item, with my saved items. So if I go on to my name out here, I can check my profile, I can check my workspace, I can view the different free articles which are there, which are available in open access, and so on. I can do a lot more about through it. But then just to quickly work on what we were working actually, so these are the different folders which have been made by me during the course of search. So as I've shown you the example of Hindu religion which we have just saved right out here. Okay, so now I have given you a briefing of how to access your workspace. Now, in case if you want to now organize this, so just a quick recap, you can create folders, you can move the saved articles. Let's say we have just one article in this folder. I'll give you an example. Okay, here I have 4 articles. So what I can do is I can just quickly take it down or up, or maybe I can just simply move into different folders. I can just do whatever I wish to do. I can even add some description to this, or else just change the title of it, and so on. So herein I can move, I can cite, I can share, or else if I later want to remove this, that it is not appropriate according to the search which I am looking for. All right. So if I say, if I click on to cite out here, it is going to help me to export my citation in different formats, right? So I'm not touching it out here because this requires a detailed, complete, dedicated section onto the citation styles and all. So hence I'm not going to take away because our focus is on Jstor and Heinz Online presently for today. So in case if I click on share, so I can share the selected items. Sorry, I've just selected one. Let's say if I select a little more. So in case if I selected 3 items from this particular folder and I want to share it with my fellow colleagues, those who are working on the same topic, or probably I want them to go through the search. So I'll just quickly, add in their email IDs out here, and then I can just go on. But there is a limit that this particular feature allows you to share your content with maximum 10 email addresses in one go. Right. So, but then there are a few things which you have to actually keep in mind, that you have to be logged in into your personal account. Then you are onto that folder. You can have these search results in the same folder before you start sharing it. Maybe you might be looking for something in this particular folder and then something you have in the other folder also. So what you can do is you can always do this, move to the selected item. Maybe if you want these 3 terms to be moved on to Hindu religion, so you will quickly click on to this and oops, there's some error into my thing. So probably you can do this also. This feature is also equally compatible with this tool. All right. So I hope till here I'm pretty much clear. Okay. Uh, Thank you. Okay. So now, in case if I have to, add something which is something from external side, but then if I have it very, very essentially, I mean, interrelated with the same topic, and I want it to be at the same place. So what I can do is probably quickly, go on to any of the, resource wherein I am working on. So if I click on to, let's say, Cambridge collection, and here also I found, while researching, I found one article again related to, 1 or 2 articles maybe related to my subject. So I'll just quickly just click onto this, and herein I have onto this, I am landing onto the same page where this article is there. So what I can do is I can just quickly copy the link. I will come back to my page. I will add link. I will paste the copied link, give the reference, I mean the title to it, Cambridge Journals on Hindu religion. And if I click on to add, it is going to remain there here in my same folder where I am. So this is a very essential, rather I say, and a very helpful feature which we have on Workspace. So again, I want you to come back to the Workspace wherein I had the same folders. Not really. I want to go back to my search results. Let's say if we were onto this particular page. Right. So before we had completed cite this citation, item and saving option as well. So if I click on to download, it is going to allow me to have an access to this particular article anytime. So also through this, when I click onto this article, I can also export the citation in different formats right from here as well, right? So this is another feature which is going to help me. Instead of going to directly to the workspace, I can do that from here as well for exporting selected citation. I can hover back to the workspace from here also, just going on to tools and moving on to the workspace. So next right here, I have the next tool available is text analyzer. So here I want to pause for a while and take you back to my presentation again. And I believe my presentation is available to visible to everyone, right? So this text analyzer helps us to upload the document with the text in it. This can be any text with a paper you are writing, or an outline of your work progress, or an article which you have just downloaded. And the best part is that Jstor won't store or share any text with anyone. So it is, in terms of security, it is pretty safe to work on this feature, that is text analyzer. This particular tool analyzes the text within the document to find the key topic and terms used, and then uses the one it deems most important, the prioritized terms, to find the similar content on JSTOR. So what we do is, the first we just copy paste the content out here. Either you can select the file also and completely upload the file here. So after uploading the file, coming on to the second step, it is going to upload your document here, analyze the text and identify the topic, and then generate the recommendations. As you can see on the screen 3, your results are going to appear like this, right? So I hope I'm pretty clear with these 3 screenshots. I am quickly now going to pause out here and take you back to the live screen of text analyzer. So here you can see, you can drag and drop and select files from your computer. For now, what I'm going to do is, I have an article already downloaded with me, and I'm just going to simply pick up some text out of it, and I'm going to paste it out here. Right at the bottom, we have a button out here wherein we can say analyze. You can simply click on this or simply press enter, and you will be okay, sorry, my okay, I will do it again. I will take you back to the text analyzer. Okay, this is the screen where in this box I have the copied item. On this, in this box, after I pasted the content, I can just quickly click on to analyze. It is, since we have close to 2 steps, it is now working on generating recommendations, and the recommendations are right here on my screen with certain prioritized terms, results, and other identified terms as well. So I will, just to give you a better explanation onto this, so I'll take up one box at a time. So coming on to the analysis, these are the terms with the prioritized terms which are there according to the text which I have given. So myth, ritual, theory, religion, Brahmanism, ancient religion, and Hinduism. So what I can do is, these are now right below this, I can add my few more terms to it if I have any, or else there are certain other suggestions also which you can always add or delete or remove from it. So let's say I want to add Hindu history also. So the moment I click on to Hindu history, you can see it is going to update my search results and going to give me the results here accordingly. I also want to add, you know, the Vedas also to it. But here, I don't want to restrict the myth of ritual theory. So what I can do is I can just simply, click onto this cross, and it is similarly going to update my results. So herein, I want to, weight, decrease or increase the weight of each term so that, it is going to appear accordingly. So the moment I do this, I want less of it, to work upon on Brahmaism, but I want it to come to give me results related to these three key terms more. So herein, you can always, increase or decrease the weight of each terms, right? So this much I am clear. So similarly, I really want, my results should appear close to, which is, has to be related to India. This is what my interest lies in. So this is how it is going to work for me, and this analysis part I can, play around with it the way I want to. Coming on to the results, so now as I've told you, these are the terms which this tool is going to work upon for me. I'm done with my terms. So further on, I can, search the filters. I can, maybe I want the latest articles to appear. Let's say I want to set a term duration for last 10 years, so I want to check with that. Probably I want only the articles, books and the research reports to be available, to be viewed to me. Again, as I've already mentioned, in case if I click on to all content, the results will be different, and it is going to show me few results wherein I don't have any access to it. But I can certainly cite these items, or maybe, I can just copy these citations from here, or else I can quickly save this in my workspace. I can view this back in my workspace the way we have done for other results. Yeah, it is there, the reliability of tradition. Going back on the same page, okay, and then coming on to the same title, but the option to download is not there. So by, taking saving it in your workspace or citing this item, it gives you an option to share it with us, the complete citation, and probably we will try to help you out, to assist you out in the best possible manner we can, right? So okay, now I will go back. I want the content I can access to, so my results are such. And similarly, I can download this PDF document as I want. It can be saved, it can be cited as per my choice, the way I want. So herein you can see the list of articles, books, as you can see out here, are appearing right in my search results. All right. So beyond this, I also have to browse across this collection, maybe by subject, title, collection, or the publisher. I'll just quickly take you, because I'm running short. So these are certain area of studies wherein, you can quickly just jump in and check and search accordingly. Maybe I'll just take an example of history out here, and, maybe I can search within the history related to my title, or else just to give, come down to the precise results, or just to give an expansion to what I was searching. So this particular feature is going to help me accordingly. I can go back to the collection title and so on. Okay, so these are the set of collections we have in Jstor, so you can explore to an extent the way you wish to. And then now here I'll again, take a pause, and I'll take you back to my presentation. All right, and we are there. Okay, I believe my presentation is, yes. So I'm done with text analyzer, and herein I am going to end with my description and exploration for you for Jstor. And you, what I want is you, those who are attending this session, you can always write back to us, or else you can always follow us on different social media handles. And then similarly related to this session, you can always drop in your queries if you have in Q&A box. But as I've told you, probably we can take all the questions towards the end of this session. Okay. uh, it's no, I mean, it's just a kind of appreciation, although Dave, thank you so much for these appreciation words. But then what I want to add is you have been really kind by and patient for sharing these words. But yes, we as committed, we are going to come up with many more series. So series in terms like we will be imparting couple of more literacy workshop, which like these were specifically dedicated to legal resources. So we are planning to come up with a dedicated series on research tools, and also on business resource tools as well. So this is for the participants, just to be be a messenger to us, and maybe just pass on a word to their fellow friends that I mean, these series are going to be lined up in the following months. So just keep them updated, keep yourself updated with the library website. And there are quite a number of updates which are everyday basis. We keep updating our website, so which are available on the website, and do keep on referring. So I believe maybe our library director, maybe he has something in addition to what we have presented today. Sir, would you like to add on?
Nothing much, Ritu, but thank you very much for these presentation and these seminars today about you, both of you, Ritu and Jairam. And thank you very much, all the participants who were there. And probably we'll have another recorded webinar on High and Online, and maybe about Jstor that can be played anytime that you would like to have. So we are planning that we'll be having recording for upgrade people these two things, and it should be available to all these students in future. Thank you very much, and it was a great session. Thank you.
Once again, my sincere apologies for the technical glitch which occurred, but we really look forward for your participation in coming up sessions. So thank you so much for joining in, and take care, everyone. Thanks again. Bye-bye.